Welcome to the TTO podcast. I am Oogie, joined by the two of the three other the Fantastic Four, Cam and Oscar tonight. Pluto is on vacation again, so I'll be taking the lead again. How are we feeling, boys? After a weird week last week.
Oh, we're feeling good. I mean,
It was a
actually, we're
weird
not feeling
week.
good at all. We're not feeling good at all. That was a really bad week.
It was a really bad week. I mean, just jumping right into the the recap of last week, the Thursday night game with the Bears and the Panthers. The Bears picking up the victory against the Panthers, 16-13. Though,
Okay.
only by a field goal.
Yeah, I think we're gonna talk about it. Oscar, the Panthers, man, what is happening?
You had them. The Panthers had them.
I don't know. Like, I feel like Bryce Young is like he's playing like a high school like fucking like a college again. Like he runs away and then like he throws the ball like in Alabama, and I'm just like just waiting for him to like actually like make a decent pass or run. I don't know anymore, to be honest.
Yeah, but that was a really weird game. Really weird game though, because your Panthers should have won this game easily.
Yeah. It was like what 10-0? Yeah, 10-0, and then 10-0 went to what 13-10, and then what 13-13 or some shit like that. But we move. Cam, thoughts?
I thought it was just a shit show. I feel bad for the Panthers. 1-8. That's tough.
Yeah, whenever the Panthers play, it's a shit show.
All right, jumping into Sunday's recap from last Sunday. Oh, I feel bad for Juro, boys? I mean, 10-6 against the Colts, losing.
What a low-scoring game. This is like a baseball game right here.
I thought that this game should have been more high-scoring, or should have been at least more of a blowout than. This game should have been at least 30-6, not 10-6. But
I just feel bad for Matt Jones and Stevenson, because the only thing that they can do is run the screen and fucking like, because Matt Jones can barely like fucking throw the ball. Let's be honest here. I don't know. He got back-to-back bench. I don't know.
Yeah, it was a really, really weird game. Really, actually, a close game. Closer than it should have been. But Gardner Minshew was decent in this game. 18 for 28, 194 yards. Did throw a pick with no touchdowns, but hey, like I said, finally got Jonathan Taylor going in this game. 69 yards on 23 carries for a touchdown.
I mean, at the end of the day, when the Patriots can't score a touchdown, I mean, what do you expect? You know.
All right, Cam, what's your final thoughts about this game?
I got nothing.
Okay, well, we're gonna move on to this one. Now, I think this ended up being the game of the week for the whole nation. The Browns coming back to take the 33-31 win over Baltimore. They were down. They were down at least I want to say 20. They were down at least 17-9 at halftime, and they stormed all the way back to win 33-31. This is the Browns. They need to stop doing that, and I think this goes to show you that the Ravens here, boys, are not gonna do well in the playoffs if they keep doing this shit.
Yeah, I mean, dude. Especially being someone that predicted the Ravens to win last week. That is so disappointing from the boys. The defense, oh, they crumbled, man.
I just feel like it was 31-9? No, 2017, and I was like, what the
17-9 at halftime.
Yeah, 17-9 halftime. And I was like, is Ravens gonna choke this? I was like, And then go ahead.
Could you imagine how the city would have been had this game would have been at home for the Browns?
Oh yeah,
it would have gone bonkers, dude.
I just feel bad for Lamar and them, but they have a quick turnaround.
All right. So, anything else came to add on to this one?
No, I said pretty much what I had to. It's just damn.
Now this next game made me very, very happy. The Houston Texans, my boy CJ Stroud showing up in the fourth quarter to take the 30-27 win over the Cincinnati Bengals, dude. Holy shit! Oh my god, this was a great game all in out.
Hey, I didn't give credit where credit's due, man. That is.
What?
Oh man, that is tough to watch. I do love my Bengals, but dude, I get
Devin
Texans.
Devin Singletary, 30 carries for 150 yards.
Yeah.
And oh my god, Noah Brown again with another 150 plus games, 7 catches for 172 yards. And and CJ Stroud, of course, CJ had a rough early going to this. Two lost fumbles, plus a pick. But I think this goes to show you. I think CJ's he's in his element right now. You guys know after heading into this next week, he's second in the league in passing.
Wait, Oogie.
What?
Do you put him offensive rookie of the year?
Yes, I do. Offensive rookie of the year is CJ Stroud.
Who's second? If you had to pick.
Well, we have to find that out when the season gets more rolling. So, what's your guys' thoughts about this game?
More rolling. I think we are in the end half of the season here.
Well, no, we're only halfway through the season.
Yeah, we're in the end half.
Huh?
Oh, okay. No, we still got 7 weeks plus the playoffs.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're a little over half. So yeah, I
mean the way that CJ Stroud came back with that motivation to what do you call it? To lead his team down, score a touchdown with 3 seconds left. Isn't so impressive. Like, I can't even explain it. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah, well, we'll just have to see how this season plays out and who's going to end up being in contention for Rookie of the Year, but I have CJ Stroud down as the early favorite right now.
Yeah.
I mean,
But
I don't disagree.
But getting to the next game, now this game was a shocker. This game should have been a lot close. The 49ers winning 34-3 over Jacksonville.
Oh man, this
should have been a shocker, dude.
Last week. This was considered my must-watch and biggest upset for the Jaguars, and god damn, they got blown out of the water.
This was dude. The defense played. The defense showed up in this game.
Oh yeah.
Brock Purdy too. Finally did not throw a pick. But also but more disappointing part about this whole game, Christian McCaffrey's touchdown streak has ended. Ended at 18 games, I believe. But yeah, Nick Bosa forced a fumble. Ambry Thomas forced a fumble. Fred Warner picked the ball off once. So did Hufanga once. Yeah, I guarantee. Get this, dude. Now with Chase Young with these Niners, and we saw this, and I saw this yesterday while watching this game back. This defense for the Niners. Now you have to watch 3 people coming at you. Because if you only got 2 cover, you're gonna forget about that linebacker and Fred Warner just coming through the middle, just sacking your ass. But what's your guys' thoughts about this one? I mean, this was kind of a shocking blowout game. This should have been a lot closer.
I mean, dude, like I said, it's disappointing. I hoped for the Jags.
I mean, I feel like Trevor Lawrence didn't spark enough. So, I mean, it's the offense and the defense at the end of the day, you know?
Yeah.
And special team.
It was just a rough day for Jacksonville, but I think they can bounce back and before too long.
And it's a rough pill to swallow, but I mean, this is probably like the second seed for the NFC. So I mean, like, first or second seed, you never know.
Here's okay. Going to the next game here. I just have to talk about one player in particular about this game. The Vikings and the Saints in this one. Joshua Dobbs. Joshua Dobbs. I was wrong about this guy. He's a stud. He comes into this game, throws 23 to 34, 268, and 1 tutty. Plus 44 yards on the ground and another tutty on the ground.
Coming from the Cardinals to a team that can actually help him out. I mean, hey.
You think the Cardinals are biting themselves in the ass for letting him go?
I think the Cardinals just didn't have what he needed.
No, I don't think so either. But
because he could not shine on the Cardinals, and I don't think with the lineup that the Cardinals have, I don't think anyone can really shine as of right now.
To no fault of his own, he did not do well with Arizona, but now he has some weapons that he can work with. I mean, TJ Hawkinson, another big game for this guy. 11 catches for 134 yards. Jordan Addison added 4 catches for 69. I would like to see Jalen Naylor get in there more. But at the end of the day, I mean, you have to go with what you have. And Joshua Dobbs is in a much better situation than when he was in Arizona, like you said, Cam. So I think, you know what? I think Minnesota can make a run for the division if they're not too far out.
Yeah, I mean, there's a chance. I wouldn't count them out just yet.
I mean, what, they're 6-4 when they traded, or 5-4 when they traded. I mean, they still have a wild card chance, maybe, or
I think
division one.
they still have a division chance because they're sharing a
Because
division with the Packers and the Bears. Those guys aren't going to be catching them, and they're
No.
one
And-
game behind the Lions right now. So
Yeah,
they have a
to
chance.
beat the Lions to even have a shot at the division, I think. But I think don't count Joshua Dobbs out in the playoffs, dude, if they make it that far.
hey, Cam, next
Yeah.
week, Justin Jefferson is coming back. I believe so. Also,
Yeah, that should be really good for the Vikings. We'll see what they can do with that.
Yeah, it's a really good game for Joshua Dobbs once again.
yeah.
This next game, this kind of sort of was supposed to happen, I believe. Tampa Bay winning 20-6 over Tennessee. What did you say about this one, Cam? Or no?
What did I say about what game?
What did you think that this was supposed to be like this type of game, 20-6 over Tennessee?
I mean, I predicted wrong. Like, I thought the Titans were going to take it.
There's somebody that disappointed me in this game, and that was Derrick Henry. 11 rushes for 24 yards. How the fuck are you that bad? You're supposed to be the best running back in all of the NFL. I'll tell you what, guys. I'm gonna be the first to say this. Derrick Henry is overrated.
Yeah.
Will Levis, he's still learning. He had a pick, but he's still learning. But I don't know how was Will Levis is a much better quarterback than Ryan Tannehill is. How the hell does DeAndre Hopkins only finished with 3 catches for 27 yards?
I don't know.
What's your thoughts on this one, Oscar?
What, Tampa and Titans?
Yeah.
I feel like Baker is coming back. Baker is Baker. Let's just put it that way.
And there's another game I skipped. My bad. Because I didn't want to talk about it.
Here, Green Bay back.
But
I was about to say it threw me off. Like I was like, what game is he talking about? Because I was going down the line.
But Pittsburgh, getting the win over my Packers, 23-19.
Yeah, well, what happened to Jordan Love? 2 picks.
It's the receivers in this one. I would put the blame on. There were so many times when they were wide open and they just dropped the ball.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the defense was there. The defense was really there, holding Pittsburgh to field goals. Should have ran the ball. You need to run the damn ball more. Like I said last week, the only way that they're going to win this game is running the damn ball. And look, they only had 9 carries for 70 yards with J.J. Dillon and 13 carries for 35 yards with Aaron Jones. That's not going to cut it. And Jaden Reed, the rookie, 5 catches for 84 yards. Okay, you need to go to your other 2 good targets that you have, and Romeo Doubs and Christian Watson. Luke Musgrave is another good target to go to. Jordan Love needs to get his head out of his fucking ass. I don't fucking care. Jordan Love is fucking trash. I want to say this right now. I've been saying it all fucking year. I've been saying it before he even got to starting job. Jordan Love is fucking ass. He needs to fucking get traded. Whoever decided to draft him needs to be fired. I'm sorry. Your job is I could do a much better job drafting players.
Okay, well, this guy's
than-
ranting about his Green Bay Packers. Holy shit.
I can do a much better job at drafting players than him. Okay, you guys go ahead. What are your thoughts about this game before I lose my freaking mind?
I mean, I think you've summed pretty much everything up about this game. I mean,
I
Green
mean,
Bay Packers just suck. Moving on. Let's get something to say, Oscar.
I mean, one thing that I'll say is they have to run the ball more. That's pretty much it. That's it.
All right, before I lose my mind, let's go to the next game here. Arizona beating Atlanta.
What the hell?
Kyler Murray coming back. Kyler Murray looked like a days of old, didn't he, in this one, boys?
I don't know what the days of old of Kyler Murray even looked like, but hey,
I don't know shit about football, but still.
full sent. But hey, I give him props. Like, holy shit, they it was enough to win.
You want to know the stat? You guys want to know the stats for Kyler in this game?
249 yards, 1 interception.
Was another 33 on the ground for a touchdown?
What?
Oh my god,
Wait.
Kyler Murray looked good, I think. I thought it was Taylor Heineke that I thought Taylor Heineke was the reason why Atlanta was getting so close in this game. But but no, this was a shocker.
I mean,
Did anyone see this happening?
No, nobody did. No, nobody did.
Depends, because Kyler came back, and everyone was super excited. So I mean, you have to be happy for him to be back. You know, at the end of the day.
All right, but on to this next game. This probably was should have been everybody's most watched game of the week. The Lions and the Chargers. The Lions winning 41-38 off of a field goal as time expired. Jared Goff looked incredible in this game again. Now I'm kind of disappointed in myself for not starting Justin Herbert, because this is a game where he finally decides to go off. Justin Herbert, 27 for 40, 323, 4 tutties. I don't know why I didn't start him. Jared Goff, 23 of 33, 333, 2 tutties. David Montgomery coming back and going for 12 carries for 116 yards and a touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs adding 14 carries with 77 and 2 TDs. How do we feel about this one, boys? I mean, David Montgomery coming back is a big boost for this Lions rushing attack.
I mean,
It was a good game.
Oh, great game.
I feel like people kind of sleep on the Lions defense. Not gonna lie, because sometimes they sleep on them, and they're not even that bad. The Lions defense.
No, they're not. They just had one of those days.
Yeah.
But it was a wild game on the West Coast, especially traveling from cold-ass Detroit, Michigan, going all the way to sunny Southern California. What's your thoughts on this one, Cam?
I mean, looking back at it, this definitely was a must-watch game.
Now, does this solidify your guys's Now, does this win for Detroit solidifies your guys' favorites as them winning the division?
I mean, I've
No.
had them as my favorites, but I wouldn't solidify them as the actual winners of the division. I think the Vikings still have a chance.
No.
Okay.
I feel like Vikings or Green Bay are gonna.
Green Bay is not winning the fucking division. Did you not see what the Steelers did to them? Bent them backwards.
No, I mean, but still, like, they still have like a chance at the end of the day, you know, Cam?
I don't know because no, they have 0 chance. They're 3-6, Oscar. Their chances are well out the window.
Alrighty, four games left of this recap, so let's try to get into through these quickly.
Okay.
Now this game was obviously expected again. The Cowboys winning 49-17 over the Giants. I don't have much to say as to the Cowboys. Another dominant performance on the defensive end.
I mean, was really anyone expecting anything less? This is just a blowout victory. Good on the Cowboys.
No, I didn't expect Dak to throw a pick early.
Yo, Cam, Uggy, guess what?
What?
I was sleeping in halftime when it was 28-0.
Yeah, that must have been fucking brutal.
I was sleeping, and then I woke up. And then Giants had made a touchdown. I was like, yay!
Yeah. Dak Prescott 404 yards for 4 tutties and that 1 pick, as I mentioned. Rushing, I don't know who Rico Doeldell. I don't know what the fuck is, but he had more rushing touchdowns than he had more rushing yards in a touchdown than Tony Pollard did, and that's unheard of. Brandon Cooks and CD Lamb both getting over 100 yards in receiving. The next game, the next game here. Seattle escaping the Commanders. Oof.
Hey, Cam. Wait, Cam.
Yep.
Seattle Seahawks. What do you think?
Those are my boys, you know. That's a big victory. We needed that win. And I think it was well fought win.
You didn't even watch the game, did you?
I did for a little bit. I think Seahawks are like the only team that I can actually watch here in Canada. Actually, no, there's times where other teams can play. They'll be broadcasted, but Seahawks are mainly the main team that gets broadcasted here.
Yeah, I feel like Washington's coach Ron Rivera knew the 12th man, and as he was playing the Seattle Seahawks every year, like for the from Panthers perspective, he already knew that how the 12th man is gonna work and stuff, you know. And he probably told Sam Howell.
Or Sam Hole in Cam's case.
I said Howell.
What you don't know is Oscar. He was trying to pronounce NBA names, and a couple weeks ago, our question was who had the most passing attempts, and Cam was over here going Sam Hole.
Howell.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
But let's move on to this one. Now this game was relatively close. Should not have been close in my opinion. Raiders and the Jets. the Raiders coming out with a 16-12 win. Now, this game I got to put the blame on Zach Wilson. That's that one stupid pick that he made at the end. You don't do that. You don't do that. I'm sorry, but you don't. Like that was just that was. I gotta put the blame on Zach Wilson on this one, boys. What do you guys think?
Oscar, you
I
queued up
fe-
this time.
I feel like the Raiders just had a better game plan than the what did they play?
The Jets.
Yeah, better game plan than the Jets. That's all I can say. Better game plan.
I mean, I tried to pull a Nuggie pick out of my ass and fucking, well,
Wait, who'd you
that
pick?
didn't go very well. Pick the
What'd you
Jets.
He went with the Jets.
Oof.
Alrighty, the last game of Sunday, or actually the Monday night game from last night, as we're recording this on a Tuesday night. The Bills losing to Denver at home.
Wait.
I'm sure we can all guess how he's feeling right now.
Wait. Yo,
Like
I was watching it with Z in the stream.
Oh, was he losing it?
Man, he was like, if we lose this game, we're not making the playoffs. We're not doing this or that. He was like down bad, bro. Because they're 5-5.
But yeah, Denver coming into Buffalo, winning on the road. Cam, what are your thoughts on this one? Because I'm still flabbergasted by this whole thing, with how bad Josh Allen was.
I mean, wow, dude. Like, what has happened? They crumbled. The
What
Bills,
happened?
man.
What
Strong
happened
start
to
to the
Josh?
season there, falling apart.
What happened to Josh Allen too? He only threw for 177 yards, 1 touchdown, and 2 interceptions.
And he lost a fumble, didn't he?
He lost. Hold on.
Yeah,
He
a
lost.
fumble.
He did. He definitely lost a fumble. And James Cook lost a fumble on the first play from scrimmage.
Yeah.
Like,
So
where is this?
So that's like 5 turnovers. Already.
But this morning, Buffalo did the right thing, firing the offensive coordinator, Ken Dorsey. I think they did the right thing by doing that, but they're gonna have to answer a lot of questions on this one, because they got a tough stretch coming up.
Yeah, they do. They have a lot of tough opponents coming up.
Alrighty, boys. Y'all ready to make some picks now?
Oh, you know I'm ready.
Yeah.
Alright. Week 11 now. Thursday night matchup. Bengals and the Ravens. Now, I don't know about you boys, but it's gonna be these are two teams that should have won last week and they crumbled at the end. But I am gonna have to go with the Cincinnati Bengals on the road.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do the same.
Oof. I'm picking the Ravens on this one. I'm picking the Ravens. Bounce back for Lamar. And bounce back for Burrow. But I don't know if he's gonna have enough.
Well, we're just gonna have to wait and see. the next game, Oscar, your Panthers at home over the Cowboys. What is your thoughts heading into this one? I mean, you're
I
going
think,
against probably the best defense in the whole entire league.
well, Bryce is about to get like a ACL injury. I thought. No, I'm just kidding. I feel like him doing all those like running like plays or running and throwing is not gonna work on the Dallas defense. So I mean, I don't know how we're gonna manage to fucking win the game. I mean, I've given up already. I mean, what do you want me to say? Like, I'm picking the boys.
Cam?
I mean, this is just.
This is a shit show.
This is
2.0.
just a no bueno to me. This is a Cowboys blow win.
Yeah,
Agreed.
is it-
I'm picking Dallas on the road here. This is going to be another blowout. I think they put 50 points up in this one because I think the Panthers are even worse than the Giants are.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
I feel like it's gonna be like 40-0, like the first game that Giants and Cowboys played. But we move.
well, we're just going to wait and see on this one. In the next Sunday game, we have the Pittsburgh Steelers going into Cleveland and taking on the Cleveland Browns. Cam, what are you gonna have on this one? Because I think people should be looking at this one as game of the week. I know you might not have this one as your game of the week, but what's your thoughts on this one? Because this is gonna be a really good game.
What I can say is it's not my game of the week, but I do think this is going to be one hell of a game. Both teams being 6-3 and both coming off of victories on the last week. But honestly, I got to go with my gut here. I got to take the Cleveland Browns at home, taking the victory over the Steelers.
Okay, I like that pick. Oscar, what about you, buddy?
I'm picking. So I think Ravens are what 7-3 or 7-2. What are they? Because this is gonna be a battle for the top of the division. So, because Cincy, Ravens.
Ravens are
Oscar, we're with the Steelers and the Browns now, bud.
I'm picking the Browns.
Alright, this I think this is like, I hate it when we get down to the second half of the season and like and all four teams are playing each other in the division, because this could happen for the first time in NFL history where all four teams in one division can make the playoffs.
I believe it happened. I think NFC South did.
But needless to say, I still think the Browns win at home, but it's going to have to take a long road ahead to do that against that Steelers defense. But the next game that we have on our list, or that I'm going to do, because apparently my list is different from your guys's. My Packers at home against the Chargers. I'm gonna let you guys go first on this one. Cam, I know you're laughing at it. You gotta be laughing at this one.
I am never.
Wait.
I am a Green Bay Packers hater.
Yeah, you are.
I'm picking the Chargers.
And I'm also going with the Chargers. The Chargers are gonna walk in to Green Bay. Dog walk on the fucking Packers. and then walk out.
But you're forgetting about something, guys. The cold.
Mm.
The cold.
cold?
California teams have been known to come into the cold and not play as well in the cold. So I still think my Packers can. I think my Packers can pull out the win at home in Lambeau.
I mean,
But
we'll see.
we'll see for that another day. Now the next game. Now we're back on track. The Lions at home against the Bears. I don't think this needs to be any more analytics on this one. This should be a quick pick straight up. The Lions are going to win at home.
Lions, but it's still a division game, to be honest.
Jesus Christ. All right. Now, I think this game next is going to be a lot closer than people say it is. But I'm still picking Houston over Arizona.
Same. I'm picking Houston.
Yeah, Houston.
CJ Stroud is on a roll.
Yeah, I mean, how can you not be impressed with this kid? He's definitely making a statement, and he is carrying this team.
I'm very sad. I'm down bad right now.
But yes, I think the Texans take this from the Cardinals.
Yep, I'm going. Oscar, are you on Houston?
Yeah, Houston.
All right. The next game is going to be another divisional game, but I think this could be a cakewalk. Jacksonville Jaguars and the Tennessee Titans. I think this should be a cakewalk for Jacksonville. Playing at home, they're insane at home right now. What's your guys' take on this? I'm going Jacksonville.
I think after last week's beating, I think that was a wake-up call, and I truly do think it's a wake-up call to them. They're going back home. I think they're also taking this. I think it's getting pretty quickly too. I think it's going to be the decisive factor will be before halftime.
So who are you going with?
Jaguars.
Okay. I like that pick.
I feel like the Jaguars are gonna win as well. Because if they don't, I mean, that division is opened still. But we move.
Well, yeah, we're just having to wait and see on this one. Now this next game should be just a straight up pick, right? Dolphins and the Raiders.
Yeah.
I'm going Dolphins.
Yeah, this is another one where it's just like kind of no bueno. You just gotta go with the Dolphins.
Oscar?
Yeah, I'm going Dolphins. I thought that you were going.
Yeah, we're just that's just one of those games where it's just going to be a complete wreck. But the last game of the 1:00 slot, we have the Giants on the road against the Washington Commanders. Is this going to be another straight up pick for y'all, or did you have to take a second to get this one?
It was a toss-up for me. But I'm picking Washington at home, I think, right? They're home?
Yep, they're at home. Yep.
Okay, I'm picking Washington. Yeah.
I mean, this is not a toss-up for me. I think Sam Howell is very good.
Here we go again.
Dude, I don't give a shit. This man's a stud. All right,
Here we go again.
He's out here. And for the love of God, please get Saquon Barkley on a good team. He's on my fantasy team, and he can't get shit done on the Giants.
Yeah.
I agree with you on this one, Cam. And for those who listens to our podcast every week, and our as casual fans that don't know anybody in the don't know everybody in the league, Cam's really meaning Sam Howell, not whatever he just said again. But but needless to say, I think the Commanders take this one. I mean, yeah, too many weapons all around. And the Giants' defense is also crumbling on both ends, both sides of that ball. And Tommy DeVito, the no name, I don't know. But yeah, it's gonna be. What's your take on this one, Oscar? You going Commanders?
Yeah, I'm on the Commanders. I just feel like they lost against the Seahawks last week, just barely by a field goal, and they're coming back hungry to get this Giants win.
Yeah, we're just gonna wait and see on this one. Now this is kind of weird, boys. Only 3 games on the 4 o'clock slate, which is weird. I find weird this week. But needless to say, the first game of the 4 o'clock slate is the Buccaneers going on the road to San Francisco, taking on the 49ers.
I mean, do we need to take any time on?
No, I don't need to take any. We should not have to take any time. Too much on defense. The 49ers are just going to rough up Baker Mayfield. They're just going to kill him.
Yeah.
I mean, like 1 week you say that they're gonna kill him, and then he plays, he like balls out, and then next week you're on the podcast, you're crying, you're like, eh. But no, I'm picking the 49ers.
Yeah, like I said, that pick should not have taken any time to make a pick on this one. But watch out for Baker to get sacked at least 6 times during the course of the game.
And pitch like one.
The second for the 4:30 slot. This is my upset. This is my upset of the week, boys. The Jets over the Bills.
Okay.
Here we go.
This is my upset of the week.
Yeah.
This is my upset of the week.
This was you with the Eagles.
Let me explain. Okay. We can all agree. We have seen how bad the Bills have been playing the last few weeks.
Mm-hmm.
The Jets defense are still the same, even without Aaron Rodgers as their quarterback. But I believe that this is the week that Zach Wilson does not make any dumb decisions coming down to the wire. I think this is going to be the game where the New York Jets get to. We saw this back in week 1 too. I know, Cam, you weren't here for week 1, but back in week 1, the Jets defense got to Josh Allen during week 1's game. So I think the Jets get to Josh Allen again. I think they're gonna force him to throw a couple picks, fumble the ball a lot. So I'm going with the Jets over the Bills, and not just because of not because of Zach Wilson, but because of their defense and because of how bad the Bills have been playing on offense the last few weeks.
I mean, this is another one of the Oogie special outlandish picks. I mean, he did this a few weeks ago just with the Eagles and the Jets, and look at him, he caught it.
But Cam, do you see my point though? With how bad the Bills have been playing on offense, do you really see my point?
Yes, I do see your point, but I just don't see it happening. So I'm going Bills here.
Yeah, I'm going Bills.
All right, we're just gonna have to wait and see on this one, boys. I'm just like saying, we're just realistic.
And I know if Drew was here, he would call you out on your shit.
Well, here's the thing. I mean, yeah, nobody actually thought that the Jets would beat the Eagles a few weeks ago. But come on, with how
You-
bad the Bills have been playing on offense the last couple weeks, you have to
No,
give an edge.
no,
You have to give you
no,
have to give the Jets defense a little bit of love in this game.
no. Stop it.
But
No.
let's move on to this one. Cam, your Seahawks going on the road against the Rams. How do you feel on this one, buddy?
I mean, I gotta stick with my guys. I gotta stick with the boys. The Seahawks, man. Shit. I think they got this.
You think they went on the road in SoCal?
Oh yeah.
That's the loudest stadium, I believe. Isn't that the loudest stadium? Or no? SoFi? I don't know, but I'm picking the Seahawks.
Yeah, Seahawks are going to be all across the board in this one. I believe that even Geno Smith can bounce back from this one into this one.
Mm-hmm.
I just have one request of Seattle: give Kenneth Walker the ball and go for Metcalf a lot more in this one.
Yeah, Metcalf and Tyler Lockett.
And I don't know, Cam. I want your opinion on this next game, the Sunday night game. We have the Vikings and the Broncos. Now, did the NFL miss this one by picking this game as NFL Sunday night?
It's definitely an interesting one. But I mean, I think it'll be a pretty damn good game, and I don't think they're necessarily wrong for it. Do I think there could have been a better game? Yes, I do think that Seattle and Rams game will be probably better. In all honesty, I forgot to even mention that is my must-watch game for the week.
Was what?
Seahawks Rams.
That's your must game. That's your must watch.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, I think this will be a pretty damn good game, and this is also my my technical biggest upset because on the ESPN app, it has Denver winning. It's projected negative 2.5 for Denver, so the Vikings.
Oh, you think Denver will shut down Joshua Dobbs here, huh?
I think no. It's in favor of Denver, so I'm going with the Vikings and Joshua Dobbs and the Vikings.
Okay.
Taking
All
down
right.
Denver.
I like that pick on the road at Mile High. I like that pick. Oscar, what about you?
I have the Broncos winning this.
You know, I am. But back to that question I asked you, Cam. I believe that there's a lot better matchups for this Sunday that there could have been. I mean, if I was the NFL scheduling people for this one, I would have put the Steelers and the Browns as my Sunday night game in this one.
Or like the Lions and the Lions.
No, do you really want to watch a blowout to cap the night off, Oscar?
I don't think this is a blowout, to be honest with you. I think this is going to be a good game.
Yeah, I mean, it is gonna be a good game.
No, I know, but I'm not discriminating that. I'm just saying, like, if I was NFL scheduling, I would put probably at least either the Bengals and the Ravens as my Sunday nightcap, or put Steelers and Browns as my nightcap.
But realistically, if you want to put a game as the Sunday night game, it's got to be the next game.
I hold on.
I agree.
I think this game is perfect for Monday night.
Yeah, I think it also is perfect for Monday night. But if there is any time where you want to have like a fucking Sunday night game, it's also this one.
Yep, and we're going to go we are going to go right into this game, the last game of Week 11. We're going to go with it's going to be the Eagles coming into Kansas City, the Super Bowl rematch from last year. I'm gonna go first on this one, boys. This is my must-watch game of the week.
Same.
Both offenses are electric, but I think I am going to go with the Philadelphia Eagles going to the Arrowhead Stadium and beating the Kansas City Chiefs.
I like it. Now, my pick here. This really, the Chiefs' success really depends, I think, on Taylor Swift. Is she going to be present?
Oh,
Is
Jesus
Travis
Christ with
Kelce-
this shit.
Is Travis Kelce going to be on his game? Or is Taylor Swift going to be gone and he's just going to be a shell?
In shambles.
What?
So,
Do you think every 100-yard game that he had this year so far is because of with her in attendance and when he scores a touchdown?
I mean,
Yes.
when you do something crazy like that, you look up in the crowd and see a beauty like that. Come on now.
Okay.
It's all worth
Okay.
it.
What happened with us banning this Taylor Swift talk?
But
in the
anyway,
podcast?
as I was saying, if Taylor Swift is present, I think the Chiefs are winning it. But overall, I'm going with the Philadelphia Eagles.
I'm going with the Eagles as well.
Oof. I am going with the Taylor Swifts and the Kansas City Chiefs.
I respect it. If she is there, Chiefs might
All
win.
right. Now that we're just a little recap of our picks here. Cam, you said your upset of the week is the Vikings and the Broncos.
Yep.
Who's your upset of the week, Oscar?
I don't even have one, to be honest.
Did you pick the Chiefs?
Yeah,
If
yeah,
you
I
pick the
did.
Chiefs, okay, never mind. You can't go with the Chiefs there.
Yeah.
Did you go Vikings? You can go the Vikings. If you went,
I had
if you went the
Broncos.
Cardinals, you can go Cardinals.
I had Texans on that one.
Did
Literally,
you go
bro.
Packers or Chargers?
Chargers.
Okay, well, he doesn't have an upset on the week. He's safe then.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's safe. Yeah, he's safe. He's good. Now, so the question of the week: who do you boys have as the running back who gets the most rushing yards for the week?
Okay,
Oscar.
go first.
Okay, you
All right. Now, I thought long and hard about this. Now, since I'm running things this week, I can come up with. I should have told you this before we started this.
Okay, there's no mixing things up here. What the hell?
Hey, I was a little bit of a surprise since I'm running things here now that Drew's out for the week.
Oof.
I have two in mind. Okay.
No, you can only pick one.
I think
Pick
David,
one.
Oscar, I'm running things. I think David Montgomery. My pick of the week is David Montgomery. Is going to run all over the Chicago Bears defense. I think he reaches 200 yards, if that. I think he's my pick of the week for
Okay, so
this category.
David Montgomery.
Oscar?
Wait, Cam?
He said David Montgomery. What is yours?
Mine is Kenneth Walker on the Seahawks.
I respect that pick. That's my boy. That is my boy right there.
Kenneth Walker, my boy, as well in fantasy.
Now I went a different route. I went with Brian Robinson Jr.
Oh, the Commanders. Okay.
on the Commanders
Ooh.
against the Giants.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay. I'm not mad about that pick. That's a good pick right there.
So we will see how that goes.
But it's probably going to be a good week. I think this is going to be a good slate of games this week,
week.
boys.
The funnest week, probably.
We'll see. But like there's also one thing that we forgot to do, like we do every week. Who has the biggest margin of victory?
Wait, hold on. Cowboys and
Probably-
Panthers.
I
Yeah.
agree. Cowboys Cowboys over the Panthers.
Or Dolphins Raiders. It's one of the
Okay.
two, but I think it's Cowboys Panthers.
Cowboys. Yep.
Yeah, Cowboys. Unfortunately, my Panthers are gonna fucking shit the bed and fucking lose another game, and then fucking everyone's gonna get fired and shit.
Yeah. Well, we'll see how this week's gonna roll out. But that is it for us tonight. This is recorded on the Tuesday night. Gonna get dropped on Thursday morning. But without further ado, thank you for listening to the TTO podcast. Like I said, I am Oogie. Alongside is Cam and Oscar. We'll see you next week with Pluto back into the fray with us. We'll see you next week. Later.
Yeah.
Yeah.